Hi, everybody. This is Lisa Medley, and I am here with this beautiful imaginary background to convey the passion I have for the autonomic nervous system. Now, what does a beach scene have to do with the autonomic nervous system? A lot, a lot. This scene, this feeling that I have when I visit this in real life and in my imagination is conveying the experience of that, that I'm okay, that in this moment, all is well. I can feel my feet on the ground. I can feel my body in the space that I'm in. I'm more in the present. In this moment, I'm more in the present. And that is one of many, many, many benefits of the autonomic nervous system, particularly when you learn more about it, when you feel into it and are empowered to navigate the range of states, the range of autonomic nervous states that you have that both include survival when we need that, as well as thrival, coming back to center, experiencing a state of ease and grace and rest and fun and play and joy and all of that we have available to us. And as an embodiment passionista, I've become very geeky about learning about the body. And little did I know when I graduated from massage school 30 years ago, found it in the Yellow Pages, that that was the beginning of my journey within. So not only was I learning about the body and how to move muscles around and what muscles was I moving, what was I how was I helping people with their stress and their tension patterns, it was also helping me get more connected to my body and how it works. Because how the body works is not something we learn about. In our current culture, it's very reactive, it's very sick care oriented. And there's a lot of wonderful, wonderful aspects about being well in the world, especially in our first world country. And there is so much more that is natural, that is part of our nature that we don't learn about. And the autonomic nervous system, particularly the parasympathetic nervous system, which is an aspect, a branch, if you will, of your autonomic nervous system, is all about helping you come back to center, ease, flow, homeostasis, coherence, and feel more empowered that you can live your life from the inside out and continue to regulate or recalibrate your nervous system so you can keep coming back to a state of center and literally physiologically feeling safer in your skin. Because goodness knows, as the world gets louder and faster than it already is, we need that. And you have it already. The moment for me is about 20 years ago. I was rereading a chapter in The Highly Sensitive Person by Dr. Elaine Aron, Aron. If you want to check out the website, hsperson.com, reading about my nervous system, reading about the nervous system, and then applying it to my nervous system. And having one of those, light bulb moments of, oh, this is me. I resonate with this perspective. I experience the world very deeply and richly, and how when I get overwhelmed or overstimulated, my cortisol levels go elevated just like everybody else, and they stay elevated for a longer period of time, which is why I need so much more rest and I need sleep. I don't have a lot of wiggle room with a lot of stimulation. And I'd already been a massage therapist for about 10 years at that point. So I developed this deep reverence for the body already. And having the knowledge base of how it works, I certainly don't know everything, but I know a lot, certainly from the soft tissue perspective, muscles and fascia, and then the nervous system. So I've been studying my nervous system for about 20 years since that moment when those two pieces about knowledge of the body and my reverence for it, as well as coming to terms with, oh, there's nothing wrong with me. This is my nature. This is my wiring, if you will. And it helped make a lot of sense about why I experience the world that I do, why slowing down and quiet is medicinal for me, and lots of other ways that I take care of myself. And in that moment, two other things happened. One, I unplugged from the matrix. The matrix meaning our culture, our cultural pace, the go, 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 and push, 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 push. I mean, I had drunk the same Kool-Aid as anybody else, have been conditioned, like we've all inherited that really, frankly, inhumane conditioning of how to treat ourselves. And I just unplugged from it because I know, well, I had already knew, like, I'm not going to make it if I keep going. And then I understood a little bit more about the why. And the how is that I started to pace with myself. I turned more toward my body and what I was experiencing. One of the blessings of being sensitive is that I have a higher degree of hyper awareness of what's happening inside. So I started to turn towards that and really start to discover, all right, how much rest and downtime do I really need? How much sleep do I really need? And little by little, the more that I did that, the more that I created my own pacing within the context of my bigger life, of course. A lot of negotiation has to happen. And the more that I turned up the volume of my internal world and collaborated with my nervous system, I felt better. I felt more like myself because I was restoring myself. I wasn't in survival mode all the time. I still get overwhelmed very easily. And the tools that I've continue to practice, more of my knowledge base has increased of how my nervous system, the nervous system works, especially with the polyvagal theory now on board with that understanding of just taking the nervous system deeper and how that works. And I continue to study. Of course, I teach what I want to practice and continue to practice. And it has really freed me from a lot of feeling like being swayed by whichever way the wind is blowing, to recentering myself to, like, okay, where am I at? What's happening? What do I need? Not bypassing my human experience, really embracing more of the humanity and to treat myself more humanely. So this is what I'm here to teach from the lens of the autonomic nervous system and my story, my freeing story of how learning about the nervous system has helped me thrive more often than not.